You know, I've got some other one. This is the Monarch Crest Trail.
John Crandall is the kind of guy who really maximizes the mountains.
This past Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon, I was doing downhill mountain biking in Vail, Colorado.
It was a trail he had done before, a trail he knew well.
And it was a little washed out gravel switchback, and my front tire just took a rut and I lost it.
Over the handlebars and onto the ground. And then?
So the main contact point when I hit the ground was actually my left handlebar grip going into my left leg groin area, and that went in about 5 inches.
Yes, that handlebar went there, where his leg meets his groin.
I don't believe it. I just don't. So the shorts went right with it, and man, it's crazy. I initially thought I hit my my femoral artery, so I thought I had minutes.
He called his girlfriend, and then he called for help.
And I heard, an accident of some sort, and then I heard him start to yell, "Call 911."
Paul Haggerty and his son Drew were just ahead of John on that same trail.
But then when I got close to him, there was just a tremendous amount of blood.
He took it upon himself to take his shirt off, tied a tourniquet around my wound.
Yeah, I had to take my shirt off and make the tourniquet out of my shirt.
He kept me up. He was telling me jokes and, checking my pulse. And really just keeping me in the game.
We opened up his phone, and there was an airplane on the front screen of his phone. And so John is a pilot, and I'm a pilot just on the side, as is my son. So I felt that was a good topic to just kind of talk to him and keep him calm a little bit.
Paramedics showed up soon after and raced John to the hospital. Despite a handlebar impaling his groin, he is okay. Even walking.
I'm hobbling around post-surgery, but I'm good.
So when he texted and he said, "Yeah, I was in the operating room, everything's okay, nothing major had happened, I'm going to have a full recovery," that was probably the best text that I'd gotten.
We did discuss some future cold beers in the future after my recovery, and I'd say I owe him at least a few cases.
He promises me some beers, so I might have to go back to Denver and take him up on that.
Yes, this is a story about surviving a freak accident. But mostly it's a story about human decency.
I think when you get into those situations, you just kind of put everything aside and just help the person that needs help.
And the people we live for.
When you get put in a moment where it's like, hey, I might have minutes to live, what matters? And at that point, it comes down to friends, family, and your loved ones. So.
Jennifer Meckles, 9 News.
Impaling the groin. It's going to take a while to recover from that one. Paul, the helper there, worked as an EMT back in his teenage years. He was visiting from Philly when this happened.
Wow. John is back home in the Denver area, and doctors told him he should recover just fine. And guess what he's going to do next? He absolutely plans to get on a bike as soon as it's safe for him to do so.